TSUKIHINA, Afterlife AU. Part 3. I could feel the ocean breeze on my skin. Hear the waves crash on the shore. The sky was dark. There were no moon and stars tonight. We learned that the amusement park is celebrating its anniversary today and will be having a firework display to end the event. We were supposed to watch from the park. But when we got there, it was already packed with people. Couples mostly, with blankets on the ground. Some were probably going to have dinner either before or after the display. We decided to look for another place. Somewhere less crowded, somewhere quieter, and we found ourselves here, by the seashore. This was a little farther from the amusement park, but we felt more relaxed here. The blankets we each brought were now spread beside each other on the sand. I stared at Shoyo while he was sitting there, staring across the darkness of the sky, waiting for the fireworks to start. I decided to stand behind where he was sitting, so he wouldn't notice me staring. Kageyama told me about his plan. He wanted me to confess to Shoyo tonight. Honestly, I really don't think I have the guts to do it this early. I'm sure Shoyo's still grieving over Kageyama's passing. He's just too good in hiding it. He turned and looked up to face me. Don't you wanna sit? Should I sit beside him? The view is too romantic. Should I really? May I? He gave a small chuckle. Of course, Kay, that's your blanket beside mine. You have all the right to sit on it. Oh, right. I scratched the back of my head, smiling at Shoyo, before I sat on my blanket. I heard his faint laugh echo in my ears. I'm so stressed out that it's probably showing. Aren't you feeling well? We can skip the fireworks and head home if you want. No, a shout. That was literally a shout that came out of me in response to him wanting to go home. He looked at me with all confusion. Sorry about that. I blurted a cough to clear my throat. I mean, I'm fine. We can stay here to watch the fireworks. You sure? Positive. I noticed Shoyo flinch and look back to the empty sky. Now Tsukishima, I heard Kageyama say. No. Hinata looked back to my direction. Huh, I once again cleared my throat. I mean, no. It would be better if we lie down on the blankets while waiting. To lessen the strain on our necks while waiting for the fireworks. I could sense Shoyo's confusion again there. Oh, okay, I guess. We slowly lay down on our blankets. Now, what the? Okay, what's happening? His entire body quickly faced my direction. Mine just froze for a few seconds before I realized I was too tensed and had to just relax a little. You've been acting weird tonight. What's wrong? Need help? Deciding I might as well take this opportunity, I turned to my side as well to face him. Still trying to build up enough courage, my left hand voluntarily moved to Shoyo's hoodie's zipper and played with it. The zipper went up and down, following my hand's orders. My eyes stayed glued to what my hand was busy doing, trying to sense Shoyo's reaction. Shoyo didn't budge, so I took it as an, I'm okay with this signal. When I looked up to face him, my eyes met his. So, what's wrong? I need to tell you something. He did not say a word, but I can feel his eyes were expecting. My eyes looked back to his hoodie's zipper. I know it's too early, but I know you're still grieving and all. But, that's when he finally flinched and turned his body to face the sky. Sorry, for what? No, wait, let me finish. He nodded, still looking ahead. I've always liked you. Even when Kageyama was around. It's just that I kept it to myself. I turned to face the sky too. My right hand started ruffling his hair. I'm not going to ask you to feel the same way for me. I know how deep your feelings were for Kageyama, but I'd like to ask you to at least try. I felt his hand on my hand that was ruffling his hair. But instead of just removing my hand from his hair, I felt him intertwine his hand with mine and placed him in between us. You remember his phone, the one he left for me? I hummed. I've been having these feelings lately that I wanted to forget. I really thought it wasn't right. I felt I was betraying him. So I got his phone and replayed his last voice memo. I really thought I played the entire thing the day I got his phone. I was wrong though. I let him talk this time. I didn't get to that part where he talked about you. Me? Yeah, I think he sort of trusts you. He said he'll be entrusting me to you. He didn't say why. He didn't know why. He said he just knew it was the right thing to do. Kageyama said that when he was still alive. Suga Senpai talked to me the other day too. He told me that Kageyama specifically asked him to make sure you come with me to his house that day. No explanation given. He planned this. Yes, I did. I used to hate you so much, K. He chuckled lightly, still staring at the sky above. Or maybe I was too focused on Kageyama, that I didn't get to see this side of you. His hand tightened his grip on my hand. I promised him I would love him no matter what happens, K. I'm not sure about this. You have my blessing, Tsukishima. I nodded. I'm not asking you to love me instead of him, Shoyo. He'll always be special to you, I know that. I know you stick to your promises. Just, don't get me wrong, K. I feel the same way you do. You do. It was my turn to tighten my grip on his hand. He hummed. I just wanna make sure he's not gonna be mad at me, or anything. Tell him to ask for a sign. Ask for a sign, Shoyo. His gaze left the sky and shifted to me. A sign? Ask Kageyama for a sign if he approves of us. He smiled faintly. Okay, if Tobio approves, I wanna feel his hand on ours now. I'm not sure he can do that though. I'll try. I saw Kageyama pop out kneeling down in between me and Shoyo. His right hand slowly neared Shoyo and mine's intertwined hands. His face looked serious. K, what are you looking at? Close your eyes, Sho. I kept my eyes on Kageyama's hand as it was only a couple of inches away from our hands, made a quick glance to make sure Shoyo's eyes were closed, then back to Kageyama's hand as it was right above our hands. Your other hand is cold, K. I smirked. He did it. I only have one hand on yours, Sho. Open your eyes. I looked at Shoyo, who was now sitting up, his eyes glued to our hands. Are you kidding me? Was that him? Kageyama leaned closer to Shoyo's ears. I love you, Shoyo. Please be happy with Tsukishima. Kageyama immediately disappeared. Shoyo instantly looked at me with widened eyes. I sat up with a smile. There's your approval. I felt Shoyo release my hand and replaced it with a tight hug, to which I hugged back. Just then, a loud bang was heard. The fireworks display started. Different firework designs lightened and colored the dark sky. I loosened the hug and went behind Shoyo. I preferred a sitting back hug at this point. I wanted both of us to see the beautiful fireworks lighting up the sky. I wanted to kiss the top of his head every few seconds. Sho, K, are we? I heard him chuckle, not removing his eyes from the lovely sight across the sky. My voice failed me. Nothing else came out. Yes, K, we're officially together. Good, then I guess we'll be having fireworks every year for our anniversaries. I tightened the hug and contently watched the fireworks with my chin resting on my Shoyo's shoulder.